To create a form in which contacts can capture their details, we would go to Forms, All Forms, and we say Add. This form will be a web form, and we'll give it a name, and we'll say Add. We once again get to the Form Edit page. Just take general.css or even that one, which is the same. The default look and feel is coffee cup. Quick run through, pre-submit. This message will now display above the form fields. Post submit is what will display after your contact has clicked submit. For example, this message. Default values would be for someone if a form is filled in by someone who is not on the database yet, and as this form is going to be only filled in by people already in the database, we're going to move on. Security settings, not necessary in this particular instance. What will happen if the user is logged in? Not relevant again, because it will only be filled in by a contact who should be notified once this form is filled in. And here we can specify the basically the customer's user or the default user who's been set up to receive form submissions. In this case, this should be sufficient. Publish is not relevant in this case either, unless we want to display this form on a website, which I wouldn't do. We'd build a specific web form for it. Click on Update and have a new form. If we preview that form, we'll see that even though we have a new form, there are no fields in there, and that we need to complete next. So I close there and I go and I click on the actual form name. Now I'm adding fields. Obviously I would like this person to confirm their first name. If I click Edit and Include, it automatically opens the edit window. I marked as mandatory because it has to be filled in. Click on Update, and I do the same then with the other fields that I believe are mandatory and that I can reasonably expect this person to provide me the information with. I know where this form will fit into the relationship with the client. Because of that, there are a number of fields that I feel comfortable making mandatory. There they are marked. I can see that they are mandatory. Alright, and if I'm happy, I can click on Preview. This is what my form will look like, and I'm happy with that. I can close there, and my form is live.